You guys, it was
you paid?
crazy. Yes, so I was paid so much money. I didn't call my KTN salon for a year.
Oh my God!
For a year. It was, oh, what an amazing experience.
Oh my God. First and foremost.
And brand Jimmi Gathu is born.
Oh no, okay, Jimmy, we have to talk about this song.
Yeah.
You have to understand, this song was done so well, we didn't think of it as an ad, but the message still understood. Matatu driver, keep your eyes on my body. Who was that by the way?
Matatu
driver, keep your eyes on the road.
Two of the girls, I think, live in the UK. Or three of them, actually, two. One is here. One of them is actually Sheila Tet's sister.
Oh, but they weren't part of your impulse.
So now here's the thing. So the Matatu song, remember the lady who came to us to look for a choreographer?
Yes.
And then she asked me, did I hear you hum? And I said, yes. And can you sing? So she got me out of impulse. And by the way, she came to watch our concerts, our performances as impulse. But she's like, you know what? I think you should go solo. And I'm like, yeah, well, no. Actually, I'm like, Z. And I never did. I never, even when I did the Matatu song, I was still a member of Impulse.
Yeah.
So the song is called, the song is by Jimmi Gathu featuring Flashpoint. Flashpoint was a band that was owned by Andrew Crawford's. So,
and the guy who raps is?
The late, my very good friend died, Kevin Tet. Sheila Tet's brother.
Yeah.
The guy playing the bass is the family members of the Tet family.
What?
And today we're...
And the name of the song is what?
So Much to Live For.
Yeah, we just called him Matatu driver.
Yeah, So Much to Live For. And I was just like, you should have so much to live for. And what? Do it again. And I'm like, do what? That. And then they look at each other like, that's the name of the song.
Okay. That's so brilliant. Yeah. It was an ad that was trying to promote what's...
the Matatu menace. Because in the 90s, most of the accidents, the Matatus were just bad. And so the insurers did a song. The funny thing... The
insurance...
The Association of Insurers of Kenya.
Are
the ones who funded it. So it was shot on film.
Yes.
And those days, you know how it used to work? So you shoot on film, 35mm film.
Yes.
It is taken to the UK to be processed.
Wow.
For a month. Then it comes back in VHS Betacam.
Yes.
It comes back in Betacam, whatever. Then you edit it.
What?
But the processing was done in the US, in the UK.
Okay, now, dude, how is it shooting the video? That video was...
Film. I wish I had those pictures.
Like now you're Rambo, you're becoming Rambo, you're seeing it.
Boss, in fact, that was it. We shot for a month.
What do you mean for a month?
For a month. We shot the song for a month. Then the editing, the editing was processed 1 month. The editing was another 2 months.
The editing now?
Yeah, because you know the film has got to be taken to the UK to be processed. Then comes back after a month. In Betacam tapes.
Yes.
You guys, it was
you paid?
crazy. Yes, so I was paid so much money, I didn't call my KTN salon for a year.
Oh my God!
For a year. Sorry guys in KTN, you know. I didn't call my KTN salon for a year.
Jimmy, no, we have to talk about this. What is that doing? I mean, understand this.
Crazy.
First of all, Yani, we've not even mentioned the thing about Polly because you were never there.
I did 2 years, but yeah, exactly. I was totally invisible. Huh?
Like it sounds like you found your life in this theater world.
Actually, you're right.
Into music.
I even went and even studied interior designing. I've never used that to date. My life has been media and music.
But then now you see, I keep saying for me, digital. The pivotal switch, I call it the mental digital shift, that happened to me was when Chums was put into me for doing this. And I was like, you're telling me I can hold this amount of money for this thing that it's fun, that I consider fun. So I can imagine back in the day, you are becoming the superstar.
Yes.
And money is put.
Yes.
That kind of money was put in your.
I didn't kula my KTN salary for a year. That completely blew my mind. And then,
what does that look like? If you can share what you can. If you can't, was here we don't push people to share what they can't.
nah, so, a lot. Well, I mean, compared to, it was a lot of money.
Okay.
That's what I can say.
Okay. And remember,
it was good money. It was, and so we did it when I was 19 years old. So it was launched so I'm 20. And
Okay.
then in December, after the launch of the video, in December, I'm in KTN.
Before we even talk about how KTN comes, what does that do for you? Like the video being put on TV.
So first of all,
has KTN even come into the mix?
Yes. Remember,
Jimmy,
KTN started. So remember, the Matatu song was done in 1989. It was launched in 89 November.
Yes.
In 1990, when KTN starts, it is aired on KTN. So you have a new TV station, and then there's a local video, and this guy called Jimmi Gathu is there.
Oh what does that do to your life?
What? What are you saying, bro? Affirmation, no longer validation. I don't know it yet, though. Because, remember, I don't have anyone who's guiding me. So I'm just thinking that I've made it. I don't know the difference between affirmation and validation. I just think, yeah, because now, oh my God, I'm on everyone's lips. Mtaani, where's Jimmy mbona kwa TV? Kaza ala Jimmy kumweleza imba. Ala kwa Ivo. Mazio vile kuna ni majuu. Okay, those videos are majuu. Inakatu international.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
And also, you've crossed into La Vie.
Yes. Oh, can't go in it. Yeah. And not just cross. So here's the thing.
You are a superstar.
And she knows what I'm talking about. So
Wifey.
no, not even wifey. Let me tell you. There was a mama in that video who the first. I'm obviously, and to this day we're very good friends, but I met her on that video. And remember, I'm this guy from Kariako Flats, who, yes, I mean, we had some hot mamas in Kariako, pretty hot, But I'm in this song, again, I've crossed to State House because Andrew Crawford was near State House.
Yes.
And then I'm meeting people who, when we're dropping them home, they live in La Vie, and they want to sit with me because I'm the star in this video.
I'm a
guy from Kariako.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm a guy who, I've been close in, in a certain whatever. And then this mama who everyone from La Vie feels wants to come and sit with me. After that video, she's like, so, are we rolling together?
Hey.
Brother. Misha. I told her that story, she's like, who? And a long story. So it transformed my life.
Was there any other Kenyan music video?
No.
On that level?
No. On that level, no. Even another mentor of mine who I don't know if people know this, I used to be I was in the dancing troupe for the late Kelly Brown.
What?
Yeah. So when I started dancing in 84, when we were performing at some club in 84, one of Kelly Brown's road manager, and when I say road manager, Kelly Brown is in Germany. He sent his road manager to come here and look for a place to perform for him to stay, and also dancers. He saw me and my friend Robert Mula I was telling you about. And we became Kelly Brown's performing troupe.
For the sake of
and even at that time, guys were singing like, Jimmy Gathu. Jimmy. Okay, not Jimmy Gathu, just Jimmy.
Akona Kelly Brown. Hey. That's an international superstar.
Yes. But even Kelly Brown's video couldn't match. This was a movie. And the funny thing is, that's when it's trending. Nice, you know. I mean, because there was no YouTube, there was
Yes,
no whatever.
yes.
Now it's people like what? That's why you see shock guys are like, this guy, because those days. So once KTN started, the song just kind of disappeared,
bro. Why?
But at that time there was no video. It was shot on film, bro. There was no video like it.
Okay, so you were talking about commercials before
Yes.
even we enter KTN. KTN is another most.
Yeah.
So when you entered theater, you said now commercial work started coming.
Yeah. Because of my thing, yes.
So you were being called to do many of these.
Voice, and mostly singing. Sprite, my voice, Sprite, my whatever. There was my biggest, which so Guido and Suzanne sit me down and say, Jimmy, you're making money. We're paying you a lot of money. What are you going to do with this money? Are you saving? Suzanne. And I tell Suzanne, I've taken over my mom's medical bills. My mom to date has rheumatism. And so I took over, I think even rent. So rent, water, telephone. I did the telephone.
That's good.
And her medical bills, you know. And Susanna was like, okay, what about you? What are you going to do with this money? So at that time, I had just done a Sanyo commercial.
Radio Sanyo?
Yeah, the commercial, Simply the Best.
Yeah.
So Tina Turner's song, they did so Samsung bought the rights and did a commercial called Simply the Best for
Yes.
Everready. Simply the Best.
Yeah.
And in Swahili, ni bora zaidi. And I had to sound like Tina Turner. And they loved it. It was the best ad in that year. And so that's going to do this money because they paid me 300,000 in 1990.
What?
Yeah. Suzanne asked me, what are you going to do with this money? Suzanne was, let me tell you, Suzanne, so my God gave me shoulders to stand on. And from 1990 to 94, that was Suzanne and Guido. And because Bruce came thereafter. But Suzanne and Guido, hey, what are you doing? Where, Ivo? Kabisa. And Suzanne said, okay, part of that money, you're going to buy a car. I'm like, what? You're going to buy a car? Deal? Yeah. So Suzanne gave me, Suzanne Kiboko said, Suzanne gave me 2 checks. Says, this one, the next time I see you here, you're driving. This one, you open a savings account. My first savings account, I was advised to do so with the first check from Suzanne Kiboko or from Samawati Productions.
So they're not just giving you money, they're giving you a mentorship. What did you know about?
Nothing. What? Nothing. Nothing. Because they're like, please remember, I'm doing these commercials. I'm already working for KTN. I am this young guy who everyone is talking about.
Bro, you are larger than life.
Yeah, and some when I
demographics.
Yeah, and sometimes I could see it. They were like, we wish you could just do this to this guy all the time because every time I would go to do work with Samawati, first it would be okay. So what's been happening? We have a conversation before I actually go into studio and do the commercial. So yeah, it was a roller coaster.
Let's take a 2-minute break. When we come back, let's talk about entering to KTN.
Bas.
And we talk about the impact that KTN has had.
Yeah.
Wow.